the Toyota Celica Supra. Talk about comfort. Air conditioning and a lot more is standard. And 6 fuel-injected cylinders deliver power with Toyota efficiency. The Celica Supra.
Hey, this is Danny B of the Boca Brothers, and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be talking about the Toyota Supra. It is hailed as one of the top sports coupes in the world. Its history spans 5 generations, and in this video, I'll run down the history and how it developed a huge fan base over the years. I'll also tell you what Supra really means. Let's do this. This is the history of the incredible Toyota Supra. Between 1978 and 2002, 4 generations rolled out in Toyota Supra's history, and then it was discontinued. However, the popularity and demand made Toyota revive Supra in 2019. Supra is among the iconic cars featured in movies and popular games. One of the first games featuring the Toyota Supra was Gran Turismo 1, which was available on PlayStation. Paul Walker drove the modified Toyota Supra, making it one of the popular cars in Fast and Furious. In 1978, Toyota began production of the Mark I Supra in Japan as the Toyota Celica. The year it debuted in the US and Japan was in 1979. The USA version of the Mark I was originally equipped with a 110 horsepower 2.6-liter inline-6 engine. Simultaneously in 1979, the Japanese Mark I was offered with a 110 2.0-liter 12-valve inline-6 engine. Both were the first Toyota engines equipped with electronic fuel injection. Drivetrain options for the Mark I were either a 5-speed manual or an optional 4-speed automatic transmission. The car also came standard with 4-wheel disc brakes, McPherson struts, and a stabilizer bar. By the way, if you own a Supra, let us know about it. Leave a comment below. Also, do us a favor and subscribe to our channel.
The incredible new Toyota Celica Supra, the powerful pleasure.
Supra, you got it.
Interior touches that are unexpected.
Supra, you got it.
6 fuel-injected cylinders. Supra, count on it because it's built by Toyota.
The changes for the 1980 US version were different, but mostly cosmetic. The interior received a redesigned center console and a digital quartz clock. On the exterior were redesigned side view mirrors, which were optional in 1979, are now standard. In addition, body-molded mud flaps became available. On the rear of the mud flaps, the word Celica was painted in white lettering. In the coming year, 1981, the Supra received an upgrade in displacement with a 2.8-liter engine, making 116 horsepower. The final year of the MK1 Supra achieved a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 10.24 seconds and finished the quarter mile in 19.5 seconds at 77.7 miles per hour. Also, 1981 marked the last year that the 8-track cartridge was offered in any Supras.
Presenting the new Toyota Supra and Dan Gurney. It takes the right stuff to make a great performance car. The new Toyota Celica Supra.
In the North American market, the Celica Supra's engine was the 2.8-liter. Power output was 145 horsepower. When the car debuted, it clocked a 0 to 60 time of 9.8 seconds. On the inside, this generation had standard power windows, power door locks, and power mirrors, as well as a tilt steering wheel. The power door lock was located in the center console next to the power mirror control. The analog dash of this year only went to 85 miles per hour in North America. Cruise control was standard in this generation. Toyota also included the retractable map light as standard. Some options included the addition of a sunroof, a 5-speaker AM/FM MPX tuner with cassette. As far as the outside goes, there was no external antenna. It was simply located in the front windshield. There was a key lock on the gas tank door, and the hatch and bumper were black no matter what color the rest of the car was. The lights in the rear featured a reverse light in the center, and the door handles opened the doors by pulling sideways. For the 1983 models, not much was changed, but there was an increase in power output to 150 horsepower. On the inside of the car, there was virtually no changes, but on the outside, they decided to switch to a power antenna, and it was the first year both the P-Type and L-Type had standard mud flaps.
Dan Gurney and his now even more powerful 1984 Toyota Supra take on the biggest challenge of all. Mrs. Gurney.
Go.
Dan is now showing her the response more horses have added to the twin overhead cam, 6-cylinder, electronically fuel-injected engine.
4 horsepower!
The independent suspension, the 4-wheel disc brakes, the new leather sports seats.
Nice.
This is the right stuff.
In 1984, Toyota changed quite a bit on the Supra. Power output was increased on the 5-speed models, with a bump up to 160 horsepower. The most notable exterior change was the switch to wraparound front turn signals. Also on the outside, the taillights were redesigned, and the hatch received a Billboard Supra sticker instead of the smaller sticker. The door handles were also switched around, opening by pulling up instead of sideways. Some interior controls, such as the steering wheel, cruise control, and door lock switch, were redesigned. The 1984 Supra had a 130 mph speedometer instead of the traditional 85 miles per hour. The Toyota Supra was altered again in 1985. On the engine side, power output increased to 161 horsepower. With the slight increase in power, the Supra had a 0 to 60 miles per hour in 8.4 seconds. Other changes would be a redesigned, more integrated sunshade and spoiler on the rear hatch. The rear spoiler was changed from a one-piece to a two-piece spoiler. Delays with the third-generation model caused a surplus of second-generation Supras in 1985. The last year model, the 1985 MK2 P-Type, was sold in the first half of 1986 with minor visual changes and a hatch-mounted third brake light. They were officially 1986 models. The third generation marks when the Celica Supra would lose the Celica name. The new Supra further upgraded to power, using a 3.0-liter inline-six engine to make 200 horsepower. In 1987, Toyota released a Supra Turbo model that boasted a straight-six engine that produced 230 horsepower. Hey, by the way, the origin of the name Supra is rooted in Latin. Yep, it's a Latin word that means above or over. Toyota chose this name to emphasize the sportiness and performance capabilities of the car, positioning it as a step above the Toyota Celica.
Introducing the revolutionary new Toyota Supra. It's taken everything sports cars were before and crossed the line.
The fourth generation marked the most drastic changes, including a complete body redesign that boasted the modern, swoopy styling that fans fell in love with. Also, a signature interior dash layout that is still marveled today by many automotive enthusiasts. This generation shared its platform with a Lexus SC Coupe, though it measured more than a foot shorter. A standard Supra came with a 3.0-liter inline-six engine that produced 220 horsepower. However, the fourth generation Supra Turbo made 320 horsepower. While the vehicle was available until 2002 in Japan, U.S. emission standards halted production in 1998. After subsequent concept cars presented in different auto shows, Toyota unveiled the fifth generation in the history of Supra. The all-new A90 Supra made its mark at the Detroit Auto Show in 2019. It came with its legendary inline six-cylinder engine. It featured Munich's turbocharged 3.0-liter engine paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. The engine produced a powerful performance, which generated 335 horsepower. The fifth generation marked the rebirth of Supra after almost 2 decades, with more powerful engines and modern specifications. Well, this wraps up the complete Toyota Supra history, which is one of the most well-known sports car models among car enthusiasts. What do you think about the Toyota Supra? Let us know. Leave a comment below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell for future Boca Brother video notifications. This is Danny B of the Boca Brothers. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.